Hello, Divine Twins. This is Debs, and this is your Twin Flame journey for the month of March 2024. We are, of course, going to be delving into the energies between the masculine and the feminine. The deck that I'm using is the Witch's Tarot. If you'd like a Twin Flame reading yourself, my website is in the link below. If you'd like to join the channel, the link is there too, and of course, all the decks that I use. So, Divine Twins, if you're ready, let's start. Calling on the divine, the higher angels and ascended masters from the pure white light, please guide me in the twin flame journey for the month of March for the collective. What do we have, please, Archangel Michael, for the month of March for the collective? Thank you, Michael. I'm hearing that really old song. Is it Bill Withers? May not be, you guys will know. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Somebody may have felt as if they were confused. Oh, I get it now. That sort of energy. Okay. So, Divine Twins, as you know, Archangel Michael does not permit me to cart the deck for twin flame readings. So the cards are going straight onto the table. The top line, as always, representing the energy of the masculine, the feminine's energy below, okay? 6 cards for the masculine, 6 for the feminine. And we'll see what's going on for the collective. Nearly there. Okay, twins. All right. So, twins, the card in the center will show us the energy between these two souls, okay? It's mutual energy. It's the energy both carry for the journey. There we go. Finally. All right. Underneath the deck. Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Underneath that is the Six of Pentacles. Somebody may be deciding to end a partnership, to come together in the 3D with their twin. We will see. All right. So, Divine Twins, let's have a look, first of all, at the current energy the Divine Masculine is sitting in, what's on his mind and how he's feeling at this point of time. Goodness me. Okay, the masculine is sitting in the energy of the Tower. Now, this can be awakening. It can be the dark night of the soul. The Divine Masculine could be an Aries or a Scorpio, or something's happened in his life which has caused that tower to crumble. A foundation is crumbling. It could be pertaining to his finances, his job. It could be a relationship. Something is ending. And the tower is always a shock. So whatever is coming to an end, or whatever this wake-up call is totally unexpected. Okay, twins. We move now to the first card for the Divine Feminine. And of course, this is going to show us what's on her mind and how she is feeling at this point of time. The Eight of Pentacles, I'm hearing oblivious. I feel the Divine Feminine is working hard on her career. This is a feminine who could be running a business. She could be going for a promotion. On a spiritual level, at soul level, she could be understanding that it's time to work on coming into union with her masculine. Her soul could be preparing her, maybe for communication from the masculine, pertaining to the fact that union is imminent. So she could feel that energy at soul level. We move now to the second card for the masculine. And of course, this is going to show us how he views the divine feminine, what he believes is on her mind, how he believes she's feeling. This is his perspective. Seven of Pentacles. The way the masculine sees the feminine feeling is that she's been looking at the past. She's been thinking about the time that she spent thinking about the masculine. Are we ever going to come into union? Is this ever going to happen for us? The masculine may feel the feminine is sitting in nostalgia, remembering times they spent together. But there's also a sense that the masculine may be feeling nervous, that the feminine is understanding that it might be time to let go of the hope of union. I have spent so long hoping that we will come together in the 3D. It hasn't happened. Maybe I should let this go and concentrate on myself. So energetically, the masculine is feeling the feminine pull back, and that could be a tower moment. He may have thought subconsciously that the feminine would never give up on union. And it might be now the masculine is realizing there is a serious chance he's going to lose her. Lose the potential of being with her. Maybe he sat on the fence for too long. Maybe that's why the divine is bringing in the tower. So he's nervous that she's just about to give up on the connection and start concentrating on herself. Let's have a look now at the second card for the feminine. Now, this, of course, is going to show what the feminine believes is on the masculine's mind. So collective, let's have a look. The Nine of Swords. The feminine believes, maybe intuitively, that the masculine is going through the dark night of the soul, suddenly coming to the realization of how powerful the connection is between these two. Maybe he is being pushed into the dark night of the soul. The feminine may be intuitively feeling that's the case. But it's just at the point that the feminine believes that she should let go of the hope of union and start looking to her own future. So the feminine believes that the masculine is sitting in the Nine of Swords and he is sitting in the Tower. So divine twins, we move to the third cards, and these of course are going to portray how each twin sees the actual relationship with the other twin, the connection that's been built up between the two since the first time that they met. So let's first of all have a look at how the masculine views the connection, the relationship with his divine feminine. Goodness, we have the Emperor, divine masculine energy, also Aries energy, also the energy of potentially a masculine in a commitment. Divine twins, it may well be that as this is how the masculine sees the relationship with the feminine, very simply, I feel the divine masculine is being pushed into the dark night of the soul to understand he is supposed to come into union with his divine feminine in the 3D. I feel this is a masculine who is now aware of the strength of the connection. He may be wanting to act with integrity. He may be keen to talk to the feminine, having gone through a tower moment. It might well be that suddenly he realizes that these two are supposed to be together in the 3D. They share a soul mission. They have a life purpose, and that is to come together in order to raise the vibration of the collective. So I feel that the divine masculine may want to have a conversation with the divine feminine, but has she lost interest with the energy of the Eight of Pentacles? She seems to be at this time concentrating on her own foundation, maybe realizing that she has to let the hope of this go. Just at the point that the masculine is being pushed into ascension to understand that he needs to take action to come into union with his feminine. So divine twins, let's have a look at the third card for the feminine. And this, of course, is going to show us how the divine feminine views the connection, the relationship with her divine masculine. This is her perspective. The Nine of Pentacles. Interesting energy. I feel the divine feminine has been potentially pushing away other suitors, even subconsciously, keeping herself single. But in doing that, she's been able to concentrate on her own foundation. The divine feminine may now not know if she actually wants to come into union with her true divine masculine. She may feel, well, I've waited long enough, nothing's happened, I've had to concentrate on my own life, waiting for the masculine to take charge. Do I want to move into union with the masculine? She's now questioning that. So do we now have a situation, collective, where roles are reversed? Previously, the masculine may not have wanted to come into union with the feminine. Previously, the feminine was waiting for the masculine. I feel the tables have turned. So let's now have a look at the fourth cards. These are going to portray the messages that each twin wants to relay to the other twin. As always, these could be messages of support and love for the journey itself, unconditional love. These could be questions that one twin wants to ask the other. These could be pieces of information sent between the souls during astral travel. So, divine twins, let's have a look at what the masculine wants to relay to the feminine for the month of March. Yes, we have the energy of the sun, Leo energy. The masculine may want the feminine to know that there's been a tower moment. He's been pushed through ascension. He now understands that his soul mission is to come into union with the feminine. There's enlightenment here. What the masculine is also wanting to relate to the feminine is that he is wanting to be with her. He is wanting to move into a connection with her. This, he believes, would be a relationship based on unconditional love. This is also a connection where both would want to put in the same amount of work. These are divine souls who in the 3D could form a power dynamic. So what the masculine is relaying to the feminine is, I am ready. I have seen the light. I've gone through the dark night of the soul. I've gone through ascension. I want to communicate with you. So divine twins, let's now have a look at what the feminine wants to relay to the masculine. And it could be in response to what he is relaying to her. The Three of Swords. The divine feminine is relaying to the masculine that she's been sitting in heartbreak for the longest time. This could be the feminine relaying to the masculine that it's too late. She's decided to concentrate on herself, her own life path, her stability. It could be that if the masculine is involved with someone else, then what the feminine is replying to the masculine is, if this is still a third-party connection, I am not interested. I'm concentrating on myself. So the Three of Swords is what the feminine is relaying to the masculine. So twins, we move to the fifth cards, and these are going to portray the challenges and obstacles that each twin is facing that they need to overcome in order to move into union in the 3D in this lifetime. So let's have a look at the challenges the masculine faces that he needs to overcome in order to move into union, into a commitment with his true divine feminine. Let's see. Yes, the Four of Wands, 1111. This is a very powerful reading. The Four of Wands is twin union, but the Four of Wands is also a commitment. The divine masculine knows that if he does not move towards the feminine with a stable offer of commitment, she will turn her back. And the masculine's challenge is that he may still be wrapped up in a karmic relationship. So the masculine knows that he may have to dissolve another relationship in order for the feminine to accept him into her life. And that is his challenge. So, twins, we move to the fifth card for the feminine. Let's have a look at the challenges the feminine faces, the blocks that she needs to remove from the twin flame path in order to come together with her true divine masculine. The Five of Pentacles. The challenge for the feminine is that for the longest time, the masculine's left her out in the cold. On a spiritual basis, he's left her in the wilderness. She doesn't know whether or not she has the courage, the strength to keep working on union with the masculine. I feel at this point she's ready to give up, just at the point that the masculine is being pushed into ascension by the divine. It's as if the divine is saying, we're going to force you into union with the feminine because you two have to complete a soul mission. I feel the masculine has been refusing the call up until this point of time. So the divine has had to take drastic measures in order for the masculine to wake up. But is it too late for the feminine? Possibly. So twins, we move to the penultimate two cards. These, of course, are going to show what each twin is hoping for, pertaining to the connection with the other twin by the end of March 2024. First of all, let's delve into the energies of the masculine to see what he's hoping for, pertaining to the connection with his feminine by that time. Yes. I feel the masculine is hoping to bring balance to the twin flame connection by moving through a legal situation with a karmic partner. The masculine is suddenly realizing where his future lies. His future lies with the divine feminine. He may be ready to dissolve a long-term karmic relationship in order to make it work with his true divine feminine. The problem is, I feel the feminine has worked so hard on herself that she may not know if she's wanting to come into union with the masculine in the 3D. She may feel it's a risk. The masculine's been sitting on the fence for way too long. So, divine twins, we come to the final card for the divine feminine. This, of course, is going to show what the feminine is wanting pertaining to her true divine masculine. And this could, of course, be a subconscious wish. Okay. How incredibly beautiful. At soul level, the divine feminine is wanting to come into union with the masculine. She knows that she's been on the twin flame journey for a long time. It's been difficult, it's been challenging. She's had to remain strong on the journey for both twins. She has been waiting tirelessly for the masculine to ascend. If she believes that he is really ascending, truly ascending, and he's going to take the necessary measures he needs to take in order to come together with her in a commitment in this lifetime, I feel she will open the door. I feel that she will open the door. The Ace of Cups. I feel the divine feminine has been sitting in self-love. The divine masculine is realizing that there is unconditional love between these two. Union, collective, is actually possible at this point of time. Finally, divine twins, finally. So let's have a look, twins, at the overall energy between these two, felt by both twins by the end of March 2024. Yes, the Chariot. Finally, we have progress. Finally, we have movement. Cancerian energy. I feel that the masculine is wanting to travel to see the feminine. I feel that he has a lot to say. He may have been sat in confusion. I don't understand why everything has crumbled in my life. I feel now he recognizes that he is the true divine masculine. And I believe he's going to be moving towards the feminine to relay the fact that he is now willing to go through a legal case in order to detach from a karmic relationship to offer the feminine commitment in the 3D. This is a beautiful line of cards for the masculine. The Tower, the dark night of the soul. He feels that the feminine is about to give up. The way he sees a relationship with the feminine is the Emperor. Finally, I'm recognizing that I am your true divine masculine. He wants to relay to her the message of the sun. I've gone through ascension. I'm awoken. I've ascended. I want to build my life with you. His challenge is to offer the feminine the Four of Wands, a stable commitment in the 3D. His action is to move into a legal situation in order to dissolve a karmic relationship. The feminine has felt emotionally drained. She's been waiting for the masculine to see the light, to understand the power of this connection. And so she's been working on her own stability. She may have intuitively felt that the masculine is finally waking up. But 9 of Pentacles. There was a question mark in her mind as to whether or not she was going to continue to put work into bringing these two souls together in union. She's been carrying the weight of the journey by herself. What she's relaying to the masculine is, I've been feeling heartbroken for a long time. With the 5 of Pentacles, her challenge is the masculine has left her out in the cold, in the wilderness, for as long as she can remember. But when everything is said and done, what her soul is desiring is to come together in union with her true divine masculine, to sit in the energy of the Empress. Twins, beautiful reading. So from here, let's move into divine messages. Let's have a look at what the masculine would want to relate to the feminine and vice versa. Archangel Michael, what does the masculine want to relate to the feminine, please? You inspire me. The masculine is inspired by the divine feminine, and he wants her to know that. I can't get you off my mind. I'm not surprised. That is the strength of the connection. These two share a soul bond. And there we have it, divine twins. The masculine says to the feminine, I long to be one with you, union. Okay. Archangel Michael, may we have messages from the feminine to the masculine? Thank you. The feminine relates to the masculine. I'm afraid if we get too close, you will abandon me. The feminine is terrified that if she opens the door to the masculine with a hope of union in the 3D, he will abandon her. The feminine says to the masculine, I can hear you even in the silence. Strong telepathic connection. Final message from the feminine to the masculine. If you saw the real me, would you still love me? The feminine is feeling insecure about the connection, but it may be because she's been left out in the cold by her divine masculine for the longest time. He's made her feel unworthy, but that is something that he may want to work on with her if he chooses to move into union with her in the month of March. So divine twins, this is a beautiful reading. I hope you'll agree. I don't think we've had a reading like this for a very long time. Do let me know if this is your story. For now, take care of you, sending love and light your way, and many blessings. Bye twins.